Alright, good day everyone, it's Gary again from Gaming, continuing our TimberBorn episode in our settlement of clean water. Unfortunately I had a little trouble getting this to work. Hopefully I've solved the problems now. For some reason my mouse kept connecting and disconnecting for reasons I don't know why it was suddenly doing it, so I've just rebooted. And I'm sorry about the delay in releasing videos. Turns out we have something, I have an app called Ad Blocker for YouTube, and for whatever reason that was stopping my system from uploading videos to YouTube, and I'm assuming that's YouTube being a pain in the ass because I've never had this problem before. But thankfully my brother and I were having the same problem and my brother figured it out, so I managed to upload a video. And yeah, now as a side effect of trying to get this to work properly, things have advanced a bit in our settlement. As you can see, we have a bad tide coming in. I've built these dance halls for our guys to relax in. And the other thing I've done is connected this power grid together. We've got a connection here, we've got a connection here. So hopefully things should now start to run smoothly. I have no idea. Unfortunately, when I got this motherboard, I did have USB problems. I've had USB problems with the previous motherboard, which they replaced because they said it was faulty. And this one gave me a few USB problems when I first booted up. But after that, it seemed to work, just fine. I don't know why all of a sudden it would start giving me problems. I really have no idea why now, a week almost after I've been running this machine. Actually, it's more like 2 weeks. 2 weeks since I put the new board back in, the replacement board, and I've had no problems. Once the initial USB problems, it's only all of a sudden now. I have no idea why. I haven't been able to locate the cause. I've reloaded the USB drivers. I have no idea. Anyway, it seems to be working now. We'll just have to play through it as we go along and hope it doesn't give us any more problems. Okay, first step is to finish all of this, and then see if we can actually get this area done. Because last time I had trouble, they weren't putting the blocks down, and I don't know why. For now, let's get this layer finished, and then we can build the next layer. And hopefully we can build it from here outwards. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry if I sound a bit rough. This morning I woke up with a bit of a sore throat. Hopefully it'll get better as the day progresses, or I'll have to cut it short if I can't speak properly. So I am sorry if I sound very gruff. It's not a bad microphone. This microphone isn't very good, but the reason I sound so gruff is because of that. Okay, and just double check everything fine. Hopefully whatever weird bug I was having with the USBs has cleared itself. The hiccup I had is it kept picking up an unrecognized USB device, which didn't exist. Even with everything unplugged, it still kept picking it up. So I if I tried deleting that USB driver, it would just reinstall it, saying it picked up an unrecognized USB device, from where I have no idea. So I just disabled the driver, and it seems to be happy with it, so I don't know. It's possible when I rebooted last night trying to figure out why I couldn't upload YouTube videos, it suddenly decided to re-enable that device. Nope. Or was that an autosave? I don't know. No, it looks like it's working. Sometimes it can be so annoying to buy these flipping heck. I got caught away here. You buy these expensive pieces of technology, and this computer was quite expensive for me, and it still gives you this kind of bollocks trouble. And yes, it's working. So this does actually work once you get it properly sealed, because it's not contaminating this whole area. Though I don't know if it'll stay watered and healthy. We have 4.9 days, so 4 days. I don't know if it's 9 hours or 9 parts of a day. Well, now it's 8 parts of a day, so 4 days and 8 24s? I don't know how they divide it. I'm going to just say it's hours. It's going to be less complicated. Okay, right now we're trying to get this finished, and then we're going to, before we start layering the next layer here, well actually no, I'll start with this small area first, and then we're going to clear these trees so we can expand the farmland and get that working. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button. Luckily we blew the depth with explosives, we increased the depth with explosives, So we don't actually have to worry about running out of water. We have this entire dam. So unless things become serious, which this game's difficulty is not set high enough for it to become serious, it's not going to be a problem. Water supply is seriously not going to be a problem. Yeah, we're still gently draining downstream. We've stopped draining here, and this will shut down as well. But it's not a big problem. It's actually, we're dripping water in here. It's coming back this way. We're pumping it back in, creating an infinite loop. Powered by the wind, so that's not a problem. Also, our happiness has gone up way high, and I'm very pleased to see, with respects to books, we're actually doing alright, because this has always been one of the things I've had trouble getting to work properly. The only thing left to actually build for relaxation is a mud bath, so that's really it. Once the mud bath is built, there's not much else to do in this game, actually. And this farming area, then it's pretty much done for this episode. So I'm actually wondering if I should continue this or not stop at this episode, because I mean this is now starting to drag out. And it's boring because it's mainly just me talking and we watch the little beavers running around and playing on their little toys. It's not really us doing anything. Is there anyone playing? Nope. Oh, there will be now because it's dawn, but yeah. The only other thing that they're not happy about, here is the Farmer Monument and the Monument of Joy. This Monument of Joy, let's just go here. Where was it? It's here. I built it here. Okay, it doesn't fit. It would be perfect, but it doesn't fit. What about here? Yeah, sort of. You build it here, but it'll be like underwater, so I think trying to figure this out. I think probably here is going to be the best bet. Once we raise the ground, we'll pick a section. But the problem is it'll only be these guys who are being affected by it. No one else is really going to be. So ideally, we want it built somewhere here. Somewhere where there's a lot of beavers. This area is probably going to be the best bet. Okay, but then we're just going to build a downward path so they can get to it. Oops, wrong button. And then I'm probably going to dismantle these. These don't really serve much of a function anymore. We've got more than enough power in elsewhere, and most of the time they're not functioning anyway, so yeah, that doesn't help us at all. Oh wow, they already built it. In the 4 seconds I wasn't paying attention. That was actually very, very fast. Then if we build the Monument of Joy here, it will affect everybody in this area. And that's a lot of my primary beavers running back and forth, so that's not a bad option. Also, are they looking in the right direction? Yeah, they are. Okay, good. Getting the damn building to look... Oh, goody, they've finished. Alright. Let's demolish from here to there. We want to go from here. We want to go this way. We just want to expand the path. Sorry, it auto-saved. Okay, now it's not giving me any problems. I have no idea why it was suddenly giving me problems with the USBs. Because right now there's no problems. It should have done something by now. And it's not doing anything, so I have no idea what the hell is going on with this thing. I mean, it's been working fine for weeks. I thought I had all the problems solved, and then out of the blue, it starts giving me USB problems again. And I played last night a game, so it was only because I plugged in my microphone, so I have no idea what's really going on here. I better just check that it's actually... I'll have to check once I finish recording, because I don't think I can look at it when it's paused. Let me just try that quick. I'll just pause quick and check. Yeah, unfortunately... Oh, sorry about that. That was a bit of a delayed response. I'm recording, yes I am. Unfortunately, it looks like OBS Studios only finishes the video when it's done. So I have to take the chance that it may not be working. Can they get to this? Yes, they can get to it. Oh wait, no. Because it's got a road and I can't rip the side. I have no idea if my beavers can actually, you know, get here to do something about it. Okay, then what we're going to do... build like this. Now they can get to the construction site. They just gotta get there. It could be because I had this heightened as an area they needed to work. Luckily... Okay, that's almost basically full. Oh, damn it. Oh dear. Well, we'll see what happens when the morning comes. And this area is starting to dry because the water level is dropping. I could trap the water here, but I don't see the point, honestly. Okay, pumps have shut down, the lake is shut down, that's not a problem. Yeah, they're cleaning up this mess, that's why it's a delayed fabrication. Okay, they can do it, awesome. And we don't need this structure at all. They can get here, which is wonderful, which means they'll be able to do this part. Oh, that's going to be a slight difficulty. They should be able to reach the platform without problems. I'll let them finish this, and then, yeah. Dirt-wise, do we have dirt stored? We have plenty of dirt still stored. Plenty of dirt still stored, so that's not going to be a problem at all. Including when we start building mud baths. Right now they're probably focused on getting this done. No, they're not. They're finishing this section. One beaver at a time. The rest are hopefully working on this project. Metal blocks, do we actually have enough? No, we... where do we have metal storage? Oh, we've got plenty. We have plenty. I could just look here, but I'm used, and that's where I built it, so that's where I'll take a look. Also, yeah, it does show metal blocks. Awesome. Yeah, okay, I have no idea why I was suddenly having USB problems. Because now it's fine again. I hate that kind of problem, when you can't find the root cause of whatever's giving you trouble. Oh, did I? Yeah, I did. Oops. Oh well, I let this area, you know, run dry. Slight oopsie on my part. But this seems to be the worst that we can have. I don't know if during a drought there is some kind of weather option which increases the rate water evaporates. Because water does evaporate in this game, as I pointed out in previous episodes. So I don't know if during a drought it evaporates quicker. It might. I don't know. Oh, we got, okay, with 3 blocks there. Getting here. Everything is going smooth. Because this is one of the major paths they use to get to all these entertainment and production areas, most of my beavers will be affected by this, which is what I want. It would help if it was just one more block over, because then it would affect this main road, but not much I can do. Also, for water, they have to come this way, so yeah, that's gonna work fine. One more block, then we'll get this cemented, and then we'll build the final level, starting from this section and working our way out. Awesome. That was a mission and a half. I mean, really, that was a mission and a half. That should get everything highlighted there. And they should come and just build it. Here they come. Excellent. They're also collecting these planks. Once this block is built, then we can start expanding outwards, because it seems you really have to be careful how you layer out this sand in this game, because it doesn't seem to like it when I do other things. Okay, just the planks are left. I wonder why it pauses every few seconds like that. I've not had problems with freezing before with this machine. How many planks do I have? Treated planks of 5, wooden planks more than enough. So we definitely don't have a storage problem, we don't have a supply problem, we don't have a resource problem. Okay, the bad tide should be done in a few seconds. Awesome. Now we just got to let the water clear. Once this section of bad tide has been washed out, because we just got to let it flush out a bit, then I'll drop the dam and things will go back to usual. Power production versus power output. Still fine. Everything's running at 100%. As the water depth re-increases, one more left to go, and now it's there. Now we just need the guys to come and finish the work. Also, the block is in place. Why are you pausing every few seconds? I just don't understand what it's doing. This should be the last of it. And then, yep, we can finally restore our farming community to full production. Voila! Now they should be getting their Fountain of Joy. We've got most of them running through this area. Can we fit this farmer's monument somewhere like here? Wow, now they're really happy. This is awesome. I demolish these 2 benches. I grab this farmer's monument and I stuff it right there. And I'll maximize priority that, and then yeah, since this is one of the main roads to most of the entertainment area, I can maximize the effect it has on my beavers, which is wonderful, because now they are really, really happy. Let's just check quickly. Wrong thing. Okay, this guy's 42, so 120% increase in work speed, 50% increase in speed, and 80% increase in health at 42, and at 47, 100%, so double their lifespan. Simply because they're living comfortably, they're happy. That is what you want in a society. If you could double our, I mean, that would, for an average human, that would be about 120 years, roughly, which is what we have at the moment. Because originally the average lifespan was 30, and then 60 was considered a good lifespan for a human. Now we can get to 120. You're not very comfortable at 120, but you can get there. I think it may have happened. I don't know. I honestly can't remember if someone has actually lived to be 120 years old. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not happy that this game is pausing every few seconds. This is not supposed to be doing that. Okay, I'm just going to save quick. Just in case it's still my computer being difficult. I mean, brand new motherboard. If they're going to put, it's got like just think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 USBs on the back, plus C-type USB, and it's USB 2s and USB 3, USB 3s, and the red I think is USB 4. So really, if you're going to put that many USBs on the back of a motherboard, they should work. If they're not going to work, don't put that many. So I don't really understand what the heck is going on here. Sorry, it's bugging me because I don't know for sure why the computer was causing that issue with the USB connection. I'm assuming there's a piece of software on this thing that maybe is a bit faulty, but I've reloaded the software, I've rebooted. It shouldn't be giving me any more problems, but apparently it is. Okay, now we have the Farmer's Monument as well. Yeah, it's not quite as effective as the rest, but it's still pretty good. So really, all that's left is to finish this section and start planting. But that's going to take a little while because they got to drag everything up here. Unless we do have space now. Is it that one? No, I don't want that one. This one. Actually, we can't build like that. We'll maximize priority. We'll put sand as the collection point. And we'll have it obtain the dirt. That way they really don't actually have to go that far. Oh, come on. Don't start. You were working so well. And the problem is, I don't know what's causing it. I honestly have no idea. There's nothing wrong with the USB drivers. They've been reinstalled. Yeah, that actually makes perfect sense. Like I could store sand underwater. I am such an idiot. Well, that was a waste of perfectly good time and effort. Later on we'll use this as, say, a water storage bin or something. And then I can dismantle these structures and they can just transfer the dirt to this thing. And then, yeah, they can just grab as they go. Even faster. Looks like it's happy, but yeah, that's a bit concerning when my USB suddenly starts to knock out, and it's just the mouse, it's just knocking out the mouse. There's nothing wrong with this mouse, it's pretty much a brand new mouse. So yeah, color me confused. Okay, they should be prioritizing this structure. There we go. Yeah, why is it freezing like that? What? After this, I'm just going to have to go through my system and just see if there's something that's causing a connection error. Okay, as soon as this is built, I'll dismantle these. And hopefully we can get more sand easier to the site so we can speed this up a bit. Come on, somebody, build it. Thank you. Where are you taking the soil? Hello, you're supposed to dump it there. And yet they put it right back up here. Yeah, they're dumping it back in the silo. I don't know why. Why they dragged it all the way there when they've got a perfectly good silo right here to grab what they need. Should dramatically improve this think so. And that's basically probably what's going to happen is we're going to get this done, and we'll try and get this done, and that'll be the end of this series, because we've done everything except the mud baths. So let's see how I want to arrange the mud baths. I want a block to be power, so I'm just going to pause. We want to grab the mud baths, and we want one block spare because we want power. And we want storage. And these are elevated, aren't they? Yeah, they're upper levels, so that's not going to be a problem. That's actually going to be quite easy to solve. I don't know if this is enough mud baths, but we'll start with this. What we want is to go here. Oops, one too high. We also want to go storage. We want to build another one of these medium piles. And it will also take sand, and it will also obtain the goods, because these need sand to operate. And then for power, I'm wondering if I want elevated power. I don't think it'll let me build these windmills. Yeah, it won't let me build them that close. That's fine. So we'll build the power bank here. Yeah, the medium flywheel is elevated. It needs to be connected one level up. But that shouldn't be a problem. Not like that. Like this. And what we want is a universal connection shaft. That should connect power to everything, I think. That does show connection there, and it shows the connection here, so we'll build it and we'll see what the flippin' heck happens. That should give them some access. We'll see what happens. But that should be it for entertainment, and this should supply all the power. I don't know, because you see, it shows it's got a little connector here and a connector there, but that one is actually connected, so I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. This is coming along fine. Okay, that was autosave, so that's definitely not the computer's fault. I'm hoping whatever problem it was has gone away. Well, I'm going to be very annoyed if I have to uninstall everything again and reinstall it again. Also, because of the way this board is, it's a new board, so everything is online, so that you don't get an install disk. So I don't actually know how to uninstall it, because once I had the internet installed, which Windows 10 unfortunately didn't pick up the drivers, I had to install manually. It then automatically downloaded an install program, and I highlighted what I want, and I installed it, and that was that. So yeah, a little annoying that. Prioritize that, that, and that. This should just be deep enough that it's not going to give us a problem. now planting crops, because it's one block down. That should be deep enough. Well, shallow enough, sorry. That shouldn't give us any problems. Yeah, I'm wondering. So far, we don't actually, because we still have plenty of potatoes uncooked, plenty of potatoes cooked, and plenty of carrots, so oddly enough, the growth rate here has not been a problem. Yeah, I'm just curious why it freezes every few seconds, because it hasn't done that before. Every like 10 or 15 minutes, it'll freeze for like a split second and then continue. Now, it could just be because I've now made the walkways and pathways bigger. It's getting confused. It's not impossible, but I'm kind of hoping that's not the reason. Also, this pathway could be removed. It's not currently being used. Luckily, they apparently could run around, but I completely forgot I'd cut this way in half with this flippin' power supply. So, you know, oops. But apparently they can still get over and get to it, so that's not a problem. I'm gonna finish this before I start planting crops. That way I won't get confused and cut half and half. No dirt there, but I'm assuming we still have plenty of soil in the area. It's just gonna be shipped. Blueberries for a snack. Okay, what is the average health here? 49. This guy's jumping between 51. This one's 51. But he's unemployed. That's probably why he's so happy. He can just spend all day playing. If I could spend all day playing, I would be happy. Or I'd get very, very bored and fat. Yeah, let's maybe not do that. I'm not exactly the most healthiest person on the planet, and I am a little overweight, but good food does that to you. Because I wonder if I should just prioritize this, and then they can get back to work here, because this takes a little while, and it's taking a lot of guys to get it done, so yeah, I think, okay, that seems to be the game and not my computer's mucking up. Let's prioritize getting this part finished. Okay, they built that, so I don't have to worry about that, so let's get the luxuries going. And then we'll worry about the rest. Oops. Cancel. That will be lowest priority for last, because I wanted to build this drive place and this thing first, and not be, you know, blocked off. Let's temporarily not install that. I'll just build a path temporarily here, so they can gain access to this location. And then once it's built, we'll worry about the rest of it. Okay, that means the beavers are going to ignore this project a little bit, which also helps because it means our, what are they called again? Haulers can get sand loaded to this medium pile, which will greatly speed up later's production of the whole thing. power grids. 1, 2, 3, 4 power grids. Because these are connected. This whole power grid is one power grid. Oh, sorry, 5. I forgot about this little one, because it's so small and insignificant. All it does is drive the pumps, and it doesn't always do that very well. We've got some explosives. This is actually the dumbest spot to keep explosives, but I'm going to leave it here anyway. But if this were to blow, it would take out the power supply, destroy this section of the dam, flooding the entire town. Because all of that water is going to come out this way. The whole area downstream would be destroyed as well if it was real life, so yeah. Maybe when you're building the dam, you would keep your explosives nearby, but not a moment before then or after. Okay, you would keep it before because you need to get it there. That's a dumb statement, but... do we need iron ore? I think it's just here that it uses metal blocks, and we still have plenty, so there's no real reason to expand the construction of our mining operations. So this is running fine. We have 1,500 tons of dirt with additional storage space for it, so once again, that is running fine. We have... the only thing we haven't built is the bot factories. And I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do that this episode because we don't need them. We got 56 people who would much rather have the job than a robot. And the population's happy. Okay, why is this dropped so low? Oh, because they're not getting as much entertainment as they could. Okay, but that'll smooth out as we stop all the construction projects and the guys have time to actually get around to doing whatever they want to do. Yeah, that's... stop freeze is starting to annoy me because it shouldn't be doing that. I'm just hoping I'm hoping it's not a bigger issue and I'll have the same effect on my other games, which would suck. Sometimes I wonder why I took computers as a hobby. Then again, the wide range of environments you can explore through games is just too tempting not to. It's one of the reasons it's such a big entertainment industry. I will admit some of the games that have come out lately have not been very impressive. Some of them have been extremely enjoyable. I recently got Planet Crafter, which I should probably also do a YouTube series on, with a few mods just to tweak some of the settings, and it's not bad. Once again, a relatively peaceful game, but still, it can just be fun to just play. Okay, this is getting done nicely. It's probably a supply issue is why it's taking so long to get everything here, because they got to take everything from here, run it all the way across the settlement to here, and I don't actually know what kind of kilometer distance this would count as. Something tells me it's if in real life this would probably be a couple of kilometers worth of lugging material, probably 4 or 5 Ks to drag material all the way to here. So autosave. Don't do that to me, computer. You scared the fuck out of me because I thought, okay, working beautifully, all of a sudden not working beautifully, problem. What's our... oops, sorry, wrong button. We're only at half an hour. I honestly thought I'd done more. Okay, they're finishing the walkway, then they'll finish this path. And they'll start building the power system. I'm just confused. I thought a mud bath has to be in water. But according to this, it just needs dirt and air. So less mud bath, more quicksand? So yeah, that's terrifying. And I'll get to work finishing this project off, which is fine because there's some dirt here. then the leftover dirt will just be used for the mud balls. Yeah, as you can see, they have to run all the way over here to get whatever resources they need, then run all the way back. So yeah, that's a bit of a march and a half. Now, wow, what's this button? Yeah, they're impressed with that. That's a nice little side effect. Sound effect. Sorry, not side effect, sound effect. Okay, they just gotta get this built. And they gotta get this monster up and running. And then we'll have every example of flywheel, apart from the vertical ones, which I haven't actually used before. Built. Yeah, because you also have vertical flywheels. Let's spend some research points. We got like 230,000 research points. Wow. So that's a large framed vertical flywheel. Not that bad, but how you have to connect from the bottom, I'm assuming. That could actually work if you wanted to build a power bank. Just pause for a second. If I build that, how much power does it store? Oh, it's the large horizontal flywheel. Okay, and you would connect it like that. Okay. So it's basically to act as a support base for this structure. And then you would dig a hole underneath this structure to connect to it. Okay. That works. Really need to experiment with this stuff at some point. Come on, let's get this done. Do I want to build a connection point here? I mean, I do have bridges. That's just a large metal platform. Just gonna unlock all this stuff. Just to use up our research points. Then we actually have everything except for the train unlocked. But the train is of no good on this map because, well, it's not a very big map. I'm just wasting research points while these guys are doing. I wish there was a quicker way, like a button we could press that say unlock everything in this tab or something along those lines. But they haven't gotten that far in the game to adding unique. Wow, 93,000 remains. So we'll unlock the trains. Not that I will have a chance, unfortunately, to use these trains in this particular episode. Oh, this is all free. How sweet. I really do need to get around to trying trains because they're one of the more fun things you can actually do in strategy-style games is building a large logistical network of locomotives and trains, and I greatly enjoy them. Okay, steel suspension bridge. Okay, the maximum one goes to there. Okay, let me just pause. And this one, the path is in the way, so if I were to go along this block. Hang on a minute. How did we... What do you think? I think that will look quite nice. Not that we need it anymore because, well, everything has been built. But I'm gonna build it anyway. Let them finish. This is this connected to the drive shaft. Looks like it is. The flywheel isn't spinning up, so obviously it's not connected. It looks like it's connected, but it's not connected. Okay, that's not a problem. Because yeah, we're generating power, 3,000 units worth, 3,400 units worth, so this should be spinning up, and it's not. Just need to get that finished. Now it should start spinning up. There we go. We'll have some reserve power, and then we have more room for construction. I was thinking of building another one, but nah. 20,000 horsepower worth of power should be fine. There, full speed. Now we just need the final connection, and then these systems will come online. Now they can start enjoying some mud baths. I'm just going to slow the game down so we can take a look at these little guys. As he asks, where the bubbles come from? Assuming it's a fart bath. Now you probably find they've got a pair of bellows underneath. They put the sand water mixture in, and as the machines go, the bellows keep cranking in opposite directions, pumping water, bubbles up through the system. So at least that's how I would think to do it without access to a modern pump. But then again, they do have access to a pump because they've got one right here. So that's not a bad option either. Well, this has seen a lot of usage. So how are they for mud baths? I think that's up top. Food? Okay, grilled chestnuts. Maple pastries, I still have to do that. Okay, they're happy they're getting the mud bath, good. Yeah, food supply, there are some stuff I'm not making. Here are plenty of maple trees. Sorry, these are grilled chestnuts. This is not a problem. And it's slowly starting to spread, so, you know, there's that. Flywheel is boosted with power, so they just gotta finish this bridge, and then they can start finishing up here. Then we can get back to growing plants and stuff, and then we'll focus on getting the last step for the farm done. Just the final logs need to be delivered. And then this really probably stupidly, no, it's not actually dangerous, because technically the bridges are anchored to the central support. So it does work. So we have the bridge anchored at this end and anchored at that end. Oof, I was watching, the other day I was watching, you know, you see those futurist style videos where they predict what the future would be like? And I was taking a look at an old Disney one where they were still with the idea that everything in the future will be nuclear powered, so we can have these gigantic machines powered by large scale nuclear reactors that can do all kinds of fun things. And one of the things that always fascinated me is they thought for road construction and bridge construction, Instead of like we do today, where you've got tons of trucks and lots of workers moving resources and building this stuff, if you've ever seen them fixing or building a road where they've got like a dozen machines doing it, just like in the old Thunderbird series, they had one giant machine that was basically a mobile factory that would produce the road. Well, not factory. Oh, darn stupid microphone again. Sorry about that. A mobile assembly plant, basically, that would mix all the raw materials. It would grind and flatten the ground in front of it and pave the ground behind it. So as this thing is trundling along, you've got a perfectly constructed, perfectly flat, already painted and ready to go highway. I always thought that was like, wow. Sort of wish we had it, but it would be so big, and the logistics of moving that machine around to your work sites. Oh, we've got a drought project. It would be a nightmare, and none of the bridges we've built currently would support its weight. And I had the same idea for a bridging machine, where as it's building the bridge is supporting its weight. I'm not 100% sure how that would work, honestly, because the further you go with the bridge, the more weight is on the very end, where you've got this 1,000 or 2,000 ton machine, and the bridge is supposed to somehow, with its unique plastic, steel, space age materials, support 1,000, 2,000 tons hanging on the end of this bridge. I wasn't sure how they were going to get that to work. The road builder I can see. It's still, on solid ground, so that makes sense, but I could never figure out how they were going to get the bridging machine to work. There's no way it would support that weight. No way. If I were to demolish this, like that, go back to well-being, and we can shove another mud bath. Oh, right. Oh, excuse me. That'll work fine, and they'll get it built, and then they just gotta finish building this area. Alright, let's start planting crops, so let's get this system back online. We want to plant a water crop. We'll start with cattle tails. The cattle tails will be on this side, and then we'll have the spaddock on the opposite side. That shouldn't interfere with them building or assembling, but it should also show me whether I've got the depth right. I think the depth is fine. The depth should be fine. Yeah, this bath needs to be supplied with sand. This thing just needs the final parts to be assembled. We're not draining power from the system yet, so that's fine. Yeah, total demand is almost non-existent, because each of these only take like, where's this power supply again? 50 horsepower for its pumps or whatever. So yeah, that's not going to be a problem. And the spaddock is growing. Sorry, the cattle tail is growing, so that works, and they can't actually reach the end. Okay, so we know not to bother with this section. But as it expands outwards, we shouldn't have any problem building, so. Unless me putting the cattle tail here somehow blocked this whole area, I really hope not. Because nobody is coming to do this job. Yeah, I'm sorry, I did screw this up a bit. I cut off access, so this area can grow, but this area can't, because they need to get here. Oops-a-daisy. This guy's just so tired, he's just going to bed. This mud bath is out of mud. But there's plenty of dirt right here they can just quickly snag up and... Yeah, life in my little beaver town is doing very, very well. Why have you guys stopped here? Nope, here they come. Oh no, that's to do that. Come on, guys. Get to work. They apparently have stalled. Why? Why are they not doing this now? I mean, they have access. The road's right here. Okay, fine. Apparently it has to be built in order. It's actually quite frustrating. So they can't build these blocks until they built those blocks. And no offense, but that's very, very frustrating. Now, it may just be, it's the way the structure, it's just annoying. I'm just calling it annoying. In real life, yes, you want to support your structure, because in normal case, you would build a retaining wall all the way around here, and then fill this area with dirt. Because if we built it like this, the dirt would just fall off and end up here. So in the end, this area wouldn't get any deeper, and we'd fill in the whole dam. It would just be buried. Okay, and in 2 hours we have a drought. Not a big problem. Days. Well, we should be fine. This area may run dry. Well, actually, no, this area never runs dry. Even with this thing using water, it really, really doesn't run dry. It's not a waste if it makes you happy. 100% true. Yay, these little chappies are back to work. And we have our cattle tails growing. It's wonderful. Finally, we're starting to grow water plants again. Water level here is going to run dry. But that's not going to be a problem. You can just drain it out of this area. Ideally, we may want to make this area deeper as well. Even if we don't make the whole area deeper, I think if we just make this location deeper, it probably would be an advantage. So what we want to do is we want to make stairs here, just connected like that. And what we want is, how many blocks is this again? I think it's 3, right? Yeah, it's 3. We want triple explosives, and we just want to do, to say here. Alright, we're going to have to blow this area as well. Unfortunately, this is one of the main highways. They'd have to use the secondary bridge temporarily. So, let's focus on getting this done. Wait for a gap. Not impressed with me, they are. Maximize the priority for those two. Yep, now they got... Luckily I was just having fun and built this little bridge thing. Turns out it comes in useful. As soon as the explosives is planted and this area is blown open, then we'll blow this area deeper, and that will provide enough for us. I think I want to make it a little bit bigger. Say here. Luckily, most of the blast was contained, shall we say, by the water, so we don't actually have to worry about accidentally killing anyone with a high explosive charge at close proximity. And we can get this bridge reopened. What has that done to our water level? It dropped it quite a bit, because now it's, well, it's 3-4 blocks deeper in that area. Not to mention, our pumps have shut down. Oh no, they're still working, barely. This area is growing wonderfully. Alright, they can just swim this way and do it. That's right, I forgot. Yep, soon this will be done, and then it's just this area to deal with. We'll extend this road here, we'll put some farms here, and we'll put farms here, and we'll turn this into half carrot, half potato plantations. Little beavers are having fun. Wow. Quite the thoroughfare. It looks so weird with these square blocks. Luckily there is dirt they can use, and there's plenty of soil here they can get, so that's not going to be a problem. In fact, that will maximize the total amount of material available at some point. As soon as this bridge is built, then I can just take the shortcut to get explosives here. Oof, and we got our first cattle tails. I'm actually curious how you would even make anything out of these, because if you've seen these plants in real life, when you whack them, they turn into that big bushel of seeds that are designed to be blown by the wind and fly hundreds of kilometers and replant themselves. So I'm not 100% sure how you would make any kind of grain out of them. I may actually have to Google to see if we actually ever did make a grain out of them, or if I've got the wrong plant type, but I don't think so. It is possible it was used in the past as a food source, or it could just purely be for this game and it doesn't really matter. How is this? Okay, the bridge is rebuilt, and the bombs are being planted. And the whole area here is gone dry. I can reset the gates to 0.5. This area is dry. This area is going to end up dry because it's all flowing downstream, but I think it's stopped. Yeah, it's temporarily stopped. The water here isn't really being used except for the plants in the surrounding area. It's mainly this area that gets used because we have water pumps here, and we have our mechanical pumps to fill up our water our dam here. Yes, if this wood rots and springs a leak, it would make such a mess. This whole area is dried out, unfortunately. That's just part of the way it goes. Ideally, I would then, blow this to here, and then create a small reservoir, and that'll help here. But I want more growing area, and 90% of the time it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. still recording, right? Yes, we are. Wow, and we already hit the 1 hour mark. I think I'm just gonna let it go a bit longer because I want to see what happens here. Because that's really all that's left to do. And the next episode, if I make it, wouldn't be very long, so I might as well just make this a long playthrough, but I just need to go to the bathroom quick. So I'll let them continue while I go to the bathroom, so if you'll excuse me a moment. Okay, check. Back to recording. Awesome. Alright, I'm back. Just had to go to the bathroom. Which is probably a pretty big problem for most YouTubers because you always have a glass of water or something just to wet your throat as you go along. So those guys who do like 7-hour streams are quite impressive. Not that I ever could watch anything for that long. Eventually you just get bored. Come on guys, it's nice and dry. Might as well just finish the bombs. Let's just prioritize getting that done quick while it is dry. So yeah, this is going along smashingly now. I figured out how to use dirt. Yes! Weirdest thing that the hardest thing in this game is figuring out how to use dirt. It is so stupid. But at least we're now going to have our crops planted, and as it expands, the whole area will be of use. I'm trying to figure out whether I want to build more of these aquatic farmers, because this is a large area. Because yeah, even here you can see they've only been harvesting this tiny speck of an area despite 4 farms working, all the extra farms working here, so I think I'm going to have to add another farm. Come on, give me the right one, there we go. Yeah, this is like, they've got this whole area to farm, and that's it. That's what they've been farming, this tiny, tiny little speck. Yet here, at least, you can see these farms are really going at it. Okay, and the water will be back now. I'm not going to blow these up because then they won't have access to the rest of the area. Cycle 19. If each cycle constitutes 1 year, that means the settlement has existed for 19 years. Which, considering the size it's become, is really impressive. Because building a city this size, 19 years, with basically this level of tech, I think it's possible. I don't know. I know if you prefab this stuff, you could build a settlement very, very, very quickly. How good of quality it'll be, I don't know, but you could build it. Make no mistake. You could definitely build it. Okay, last bomb. Done. Just before the water gets back. Perfect. Watch all the water drain out here and flood this area, which restores this farmland back to its usual state. Oops, we forgot one little thing. We need to blow this place up as well. That works. That is actually quite nice. Oh, okay, all the water flooded back into the hole. Yeah, it'll take a little while for things to refill. Okay, let's just pause quick, go to food. Give me a standard farmhouse. You will be harvesting wheat. Yeah, they're really not taking advantage of the area of effect, if you will. Now, I don't know, is that a problem with storage? No, it's not. They can still store plenty of wheat flour. I'm confused. Who harvests the chestnuts? Okay, it is these guys who harvest chestnuts. Okay. Because, yeah, I'm confused. Who actually harvests? Or is it a gatherer that I'm supposed to use? Yes, it is. Oops. No wonder we're not getting any damn roast chestnuts, because there's no one harvesting the damn stuff. So we've basically been having a whole section of plants here just not doing anything. Yeah, it does reach the whole forest, so that's fine. And that's 5 more jobs. No wonder we have no roasted chestnuts, because we don't have anyone harvesting the damn things. But then I'm just going to change this to just storing chestnut seeds. Farm's coming along beautifully. Let's get the next cycle of crops going. Yeah, wood storage is full. Just not using enough of it. This one, not so much. Finally, we're gonna actually be able to get some chestnuts harvested. Because we've got this whole forest full of healthy chestnuts. And I didn't realize I had to put a gatherer's flag, which in hindsight makes perfect sense, but oops. Busy little beavers getting our dirt expanded. Luckily we have plenty. I obviously overestimated just how efficient having 2 of these mining platforms was. But that's fine, we're going to end up using it anyway here, so not going to be a problem. We'll use it for our baths. Our guys are relatively happy, but aesthetics not so great. Campfire, rooftop terrace, okay, this sort of entertainment needs to be worked on. Food will start going up. Maple is we don't have any maple trees. Ideally it would be here. And then what food production center would make use of maples? There it is. It's wheat plus maple sauce to make it. So we can build the bakery here. We can build a bridge that'll go across here to do it, so. Problem is I'm also starting to get a little bored of this game. I know people are still enjoying it, but I'm getting bored of it and kind of want to try something different. Got them pretty happy. We had it at 40. It's gone down a bit with some of the other stuff, but we had them pretty damn happy. Where can I put a lantern? Whoops, that's bad. That's wrong. anybody running past will just be affected, which is the whole idea. Yeah, I sometimes wish some of these decorations had a larger area of effect, if you would. But they don't, unfortunately. Finally, the roast chestnuts are coming in. Well, grilled chestnuts. Yeah, that was my stupidity. I should have checked. I mean, I built this whole freaking forest and it's expanding on its own. It's probably going to go all the way over here. All on its own, so yeah. Really, really my dumb move there. Now they're being affected by the lantern a little bit. So yeah, it's working out pretty well. Let's get this farm, let's get this farm built so I can get to work. Yeah, because we got plenty of sunflower seeds. We're starting to get catertail crackers. Yeah, sunflowers are nice. It's a direct feed, which makes life so much easier for, well, everybody. And if you're curious, I do have Farm Simulator 22. So yes, I do play farming games. The new one, Farm Simulator 2025, looks like it'll be quite fun. The problem is it'll be stupidly expensive, and I could barely afford Farm Simulator when it came out, so I'm gonna have to wait until they bring out Farm Simulator 2028, 26, 27, whatever. 2027 probably, before I even buy 2025, so. Ouch. Actually, it's Farm Simulator 2022, this is 2024, 25. So about 3 years production, which is pretty good. And the advantage with the Farm Simulator games is they already have the formula all played out. They just add new crops, new machines, and way better graphics. But it's like 600 Rand at the moment, and I can't afford that. Not if this computer is still going to give me trouble, and I'm going to have to send the parts back again. Though it seems to be fine now, so I'm wondering if it was just a glitch. Which you can have. It's not unusual. But this is what I like to see. Lots of guys running through. I want to get this bit finished for this episode, and then I think I'll probably call it quits with this game. But yeah, the idea is this was something we were working towards the whole way, and then I flooded it out, and so we have to work towards it again. There, yep, the farm is built. Now we can have a little more effect on total wheat usage. Chestnuts, grilled chestnuts are coming up. Did I build... Oops, I clicked the hedge. What did I do? Oh. My bad. I built a storage place for chestnuts. These are catertail crackers. It doesn't look like it. Unless this area here is the only place they can do it. Why? I don't know why. I'm not... Oh, I must be hitting D. Shift D? I don't know why it keeps giving me a building to build. I have no idea. I thought I was accidentally hitting a shortcut key. It doesn't look like it. Why are these guys taking the long way around? We could add more workers and more haulers. We could probably build it right here and then run the walkway this way. Or here, maybe. structure. I want... let's prioritize getting this built, and that should greatly, that'll just further improve everything. More workers means more people to work on construction, more haulers mean more resources moved. Makes me wish we had trucks. Must admit, this flywheel looks both cool graphically and terrifying. Could you imagine what would happen if, because there's no railing here. Or here. I'm assuming this gap is wide enough that if a beaver fell in, it wouldn't be a problem, but... ew. Is all I can say if someone accidentally fell into this thing. How fast is it actually spinning? Oh no, that's... no, that would still be... that would be very badly hurt, but that wouldn't be crushed if the gap is wide enough. Because you would basically bump into it, get tugged by it, and then just fall in the hole. Given that you're falling 2 stories, you'd break your legs on the way down, but theoretically you could survive. Okay, sand production is starting to... but it doesn't matter, we're just about done anyway. So that's nice. Yeah, we're starting to burn through our sand supply, but that's only because we're finishing this part. Once this is done, we're gonna have more sand than we know what to do with, well, dirt. So yeah. And this side is almost done. I'm not sure if I'm gonna extend this any further. I think here is fine. How far are you? Okay, it's healthy water, but it's still only at 63%. This still needs work. I think I need to build more farms. So, I think what I want to do... let's demolish... oops, wrong button again. Let's demolish this. And what we're going to do is, once they've done that... it should be 1 block, puts us above the water line, so, like so, that is 6, 7, 3, 1, 3. This, 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 this. So let's just pause. Let me just make sure I'm doing this correctly. Actually, I don't want to copy, I want to copy that other side structure, so I want this gone. So I need to erase these 4 sites. Well, we can put these plants back when we're done, but for now it's fine. It'll also give a larger area of effects, which is awesome. Yeah, I saw it and I'm going for it. If this doesn't solve food production for here, I don't know what will. Okay, it only needs to be to 3, so that's fine. We'll have 3 on both sides. A total of 6 buildings on both sides. Though, actually, this buildings need to be... okay, for now, we're going to demolish this whole structure. Because I'm going to copy this design. I want it to be even on both sides. Quite sure how well this is going to work. Oops, wrong building. Yeah, that one is built to the edge. This one is just 1 block shy, but it's fine. And then we will plant cattails and seed roots all over this location. Our primary farming location, and we may get rid of these buildings and just put storage bunkers in place. I'll see what I will just take a look at those. Wheat won't grow underwater, unfortunately. But yeah, we're nearly done with this project, which is wonderful. What's this one? Figured out how to use dirt. We turn it around. And these will be finished first before that can be done. How are these buildings coming along? Oh, they're built. Good. I wish there was, is there something here that shows what... Okay, no, those are farmhouses. That's power supply required. Storage. Well-being. For districts. I was actually hoping there was something that would actually show you have so many farmers. We have 423 beavers in total, but it doesn't actually tell me. It shows me what they're doing, but it doesn't tell me, okay, of haulers, how many haulers do we have? Do we have 100 haulers? Do we have 40 haulers? I don't know. But yeah, we're definitely going to finish this one on a high note. But like I said, the primary objective is just to finish this for this episode. Which means I'm going to build all this and it's going to get like a 20 minutes of use and that's the end of it. So, you know, oops. Not even sure if I'm going to let it run us. No, well, we're planting the trees. The spaddock is being planted ahead of schedule, so yeah, they'll definitely get 1 or 2 harvests in before things, because it's growing already, so that's the nice part of this. It's already growing, so yeah, it'll work. We have plenty of beavers to do the job, so that's not going to be a problem. And we're getting plenty of grilled chestnuts. So our beavers are happy little buggers. Except for, campfires and... Well, food is definitely not a problem at the moment. Everything else is still a hiccup, though. They don't have any maple pastries, so there's no sweets. Well, they've got, I'm assuming, honey or... Yeah, we have honey. We got bees, so we have honey. So honey-covered grilled chestnuts. That sounds like it could be delicious. Or your worst nightmare if you're having, allergies to both nuts and honey. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to bees, so honey and me, not good friends. Not good friends at all. And, what was it, last month, when we had a hot season here, and our neighbors apparently were doing some work in the tree area, so we had like 2 or 3 days where we just had huge swarms of bees that had been, upset, and had to relocate their nest. They were not impressed. Unfortunately, I think our neighbors poisoned them because we suddenly ended up with a whole section in the house outside on the outside on the grass where there were like at least 1,000 dead bees or more. Huge swarm, and it just unfortunately died. All right, let's. You can focus on cattle tails. You lot will focus on the spaddock. Come on. And we'll plant the last of the spaddock. Now this one last brick is to be built. At least on this corner. And all the material is there, we just need somebody to come build it. These facilities can really start getting to work making the delicious stuff. Is the spaddock grilled or anything like that? Yeah, it is grilled. Okay, so we have 3 grilled spaddock factories. Spaddock, if I'm not mistaken, is delivered here? No, it doesn't look like I have a storage space for spaddock. Was it here? No, I don't have a space for it. This is supposed to store spaddock, and this is supposed to store... grilled spaddock. Okay, so I got confused when I was building this place. Here's chestnuts and here's this. Okay, this should also store grilled spaddock. Because we have a storage facility for the spaddock here. I think our last points of soil has been done. Excellent. Just get them to prioritize building these structures. Get this up and running. And that should put plenty of beavers in the area where we can harvest and collect resources. Plenty. And it actually looks quite nice when it's finished. Now soil storage. Okay, this is no longer needed, so empty that warehouse. Oh wait, no, sorry, it is still needed. I forgot, I'm still building in this corner. Slight whoops. Slight whoops. Luckily I didn't dismantle the structure, that would have been annoying. Mind you, they could have just grabbed the dirt from here and run, or grabbed the dirt from there and run. So average usage, mainly in the evenings. That's not going to be a problem. They have 2 hours every evening to go have fun, and then they can sleep a full night's sleep, and then wake up in the morning and go to work. I will admit, the concept of a 9 to 5 job is fine, but 7 days a week and heavy overtime? No wonder our civilization is full of trouble and distress and people being upset with life if they're working for all that time period. Personally, we should strictly 7 o'clock in the morning to say 4 or 4 in the afternoon for work, and only 4 days a week, and a 3-day weekend. This strikes me as the correct philosophy for society, so that people can actually go out, they can relax, they can sleep late, because then Saturday they don't have to do anything. They can just sleep late and they can do what they want on the Friday to get the shopping done. Sunday they can get ready to go back to work the next day, but they don't have to spend the whole bloody day doing it. To me, this makes sense. Of course, society is what it is. I can't magically change it. Maybe if we got the entire world's working class to petition to make a mandatory 3-day week, maybe it'll work. It would also actually mean more jobs, because companies, if it's mandatory and enforced, then companies are going to have to add an extra shift for the people who will be on holiday Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For, shopping malls and companies that work round the clock. Because it'll be a mandatory 4-day on, 3-day off cycle, which sounds pretty good to me. And everybody can take a deep breath and relax. Unfortunately, that's not actually going to happen, which is sad, but oh well. I mean, flip, the Chinese had it where they were working 7 days straight. Even the Japanese at one point in the early days, it was also a 7-day work week. No hot breaks, and that included for schools. I'm sorry, if I was a child in that school, I would have rebelled. Mind you, you grow up in that environment, so you don't think there's anything wrong with it. But still, it would drive me mad, because I'm used to, if I went from what I am doing now to that, I wouldn't be able to take it. It would drive me absolutely bonkers. Depression, quick to anger, the whole 9 yards. Ending in the classic American school shooting, which is also something they seriously need to fix. Because it's not guns that kill people. It's not guns that kill people. It's people that kill people. So if they're emotionally distraught and have access to this weaponry without the proper education to, prevent them from doing something stupid with it, then bad things are going to happen. Alright, it's done. Farms are built. Oops, let me get the mouse out of the way. Farms are built. We're getting it in. The population is pretty damn happy. What's our highest rating at the moment? 54. That's like our highest, happy not here, 57, so yeah. We've done pretty well for this series, and I'm pretty much going to call it there, and this will be the last episode. And then I'll figure out what I'll do for the next thing. I'm thinking Satisfactory, because it is one I've really wanted to do a YouTube on, and didn't have the computer capacity to do it. Providing it doesn't keep knocking out my mouse all the bloody time. So I hope you've all enjoyed this extended episode, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. This is Gareth from Whatchamacallit Gaming, out.